Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode slash video of Dishonored Death of the Outsider. I do want to start off by saying sorry to those who had who saw my face cam like literally on the top right of the video. I realized for a second that the objectives actually show up on the top right, and I totally forgot for like the longest time because I haven't played Dishonored in so long, so I forgot that the objectives does show up on the top right of the screen a lot of the times. And then I usually put my face cam like literally bottom right usually, so I sometimes forget that was the case. Sadly nobody pointed that out for the past 10 videos, so yippee-ki-yay, that's how we gonna go. So I mean, things do change as we go, and I learn from the past things. I just like literally remembered that like the minute before I started this episode that I was like, wait, I remember objective shows on the top right. There's a reason why I had my face cam down here versus being up there or being on the bottom left or the top left in the very sense. UI is a very tricky thing to play with. But anyways, in the last episode, we basically finished up quest or mission 2, and basically we got the keys to get to the bank, to get whatever is inside the bank from where that belongs to Ivan or Shanyan and Shanyan. And we took care of the eyeless gang literally from the Spectre Club as well. We did all that stuff, so that's all of mission 2. We did end up killing people for the contract, so our playthrough is slightly low chaos, but not fully low chaos. So there are parts of the game that I have failed to do that I wanted to do, where I didn't have to kill people for money, but what can I do? I mean, that's, since it's part of the contract, it's like I can't do anything much. But let's get into it right away. We're in the ship again. I already explored all the things in the last episode, so if you missed that out, check the last episode, obviously, at the end, of course. Yeah, so we're gonna talk to Daud, I think, as we are approaching things. So it's Daud's journal 2. Pause and read. I don't usually sometimes read it all the way through. I just skim through whatever I can see. Looks like he hates the outsider still. Yeah, Daud's kind of pessimistic about the fact that he might not be in this world for long when he's trying to go and kill the outsider. By himself, that is. Yeah, it looks like he's talking about Billy to some capacity as well. Right, yeah, I don't think there's anything in here, though. Oh.
The void breaking and spreading through all cracks, like seawater sinking on the ship.
I'm wondering why it's, like, flickering out of, like, the location of the position of where it's at. It's kind of weird, though, that it's like flickering out of position and rotation. Yeah, that door is gonna probably lead to like a watered down version of things. Knife of Dunwall. I think we already read this. Yeah, we already read this. Nothing in here. I think we're done exploring. Wait, what? Oh, I just realized Daud is not here, and the board is not being used. Interesting. But the sky is foggy for some reason. It looks really scary a little bit.
It's time. Soon you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then it can unmake him.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways.
Oh?
The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, Most of the bank's security will be days before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Daud. One way or another.
Alright, yeah, so you can see the top right with the objective.
What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that?
No.
For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me.
Kind of partially makes sense, I guess, I would say. There's a book behind him, but I'm not sure if... Okay, that's not a readable book. I think his trigger box is like pretty big. Pretty big, and it catches all sides of me walking around him. Now, let me double check to see if there's anything around the boat that I can pick up, that I can grab a hold of, maybe, hopefully. Before continuing investigating his table of information. Honestly, I don't know if any of the information was related to the stuff I saw from the last mission / last episode, but I know that in the last episode we did try to go into the bank, but none of the doors had a knob, so it really didn't make any sense to even enter any of them. So I'm guessing there is like buttons and some like switches that let me kind of open up to see the doors open, I guess. Alright, pause and read, of course. Got your message, but I can't help you. Okay. Good luck.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift.
Ooh.
There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
Alrighty. Missing pharmacist found dead. A horrifying find of a bloodless body. Bloodless? Oh, they might have drained his blood, and then they didn't realize that that pharmacist had some relations to the bank of some sort. Exsanguinated at another location? Oh, okay. That's a fancy word. So it's a serial murder. Oh, okay. So there's somebody who's kind of impersonating the Crown Killer, who's killing people by draining their blood, it looks like, and dumping their body elsewhere. But I highly doubt that that it is a Crown Killer, but it might be somebody who has a similar like feeling and style of one.
The eyeless murdered Cienfuegos,
Yeah.
the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
Alright, so there's something that the pharmacist may have for us.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindos may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
Interesting. So Jindosh was the developer of the vault itself, schematic-wise, but it fails to know where it was being placed properly, or like it didn't a proper place of placement where it's like not faulted to fall down. Alright, that's an interesting predicament there. I already read that.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
Makes sense.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
Maybe. But he might be requesting something of me, I think.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
Honestly, okay, let me finish this off and then let me kind of add my tidbit of something that I'm thinking of right now. As
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
Ooh. Okay.
It could be the quickest way in, though not the most pleasant.
Of course. Means that there is a lot to it that's still missing out on it. Is there anything more on this desk? I don't think there is. I think we're done with looking through the desk.
The bank will be difficult. But I know you've walked out of worse.
Yeah, I think I have walked out of weird and difficult situations before. Alright, cool. Let's get going.
I've never seen Daud so weak. I might never see him again.
Alright, so we can either take the carriage again or we can take the skiff. Which I kind of knew in the last episode that the skiff would come into play to some capacity because of the fact that I stole it from the dude who was fishing off on the side there. But the thing I wanted to talk about, yes. I'm hoping the death loot when Arcane releases that game for I think within next year, I believe. I'm hoping the death loot would have something of that style where we look at a table and we're like evaluating what we have, and then later on, you know, like I understand you have to play the game, replay the game like differently to see how you will knock out every enemy or all the targets you got to hit over and over again to kind of get the idea of what you can do. But I think that it's better to have somebody to expose all the information and let the player decide on what the choices are that may or may not help them in the short run / long run of the area. But otherwise, yeah, let's get to the skiff. I am taking the skiff there because I think that's the most accurate way to getting there quickly, or getting into the good parts of it quickly, good parts of the area quickly. And we did ride the skiff out, so we got to ride the skiff back in. But there is a risk that shows that I can probably lose the skiff if I didn't take this one out to the through the area, but hopefully we'll be fine. Interesting. So there's a little preview here. The bank job is the preview is basically saying that there's a lot of guards basically. Hey, so it is the same map, isn't it?
Keep watching. I just need to figure out.
There's a boat
Hurry
here
up.
now.
The longer we stay here, the better our odds are of getting caught.
Think you can crack this lock any faster? Be my guest.
Oh, sorry, Sal. I know you got it under control. I'm just worried about those guards we saw earlier. No.
Oh wait, did he just get cut off in his audio? What the heck? I think he saw me and then he's like realizes that I'm probably not among their operation. Let me talk to this guy.
No need to point that at my face, stranger.
I wanted that at least. That electrical burst is pretty good. Actually, let me, can I load it back up? This is the... Yeah, let me see if I can load up this again. I want to hear what they have to say because I didn't get the information. I think I probably got the information via... The menu piece is saying, like, the menu probably said, like, oh, we talk about yada yada yada, and then it adds itself as a clue, probably.
Keep watching. I just need to figure out.
Hurry up. The longer we stay here, the better our odds are of getting caught.
Think you can crack this lock any faster? Be my guest.
Oh, sorry, Sal. I know you got it under control. I'm just worried about those guards we saw earlier. No amount of coin is worth going to Balmet prison. Let's get in and get out fast, okay?
That's the plan.
Alright, well, I know we have contracts. Wait, is this guy still here? Or is this a different person? I think it's a different person, though. It's just a different person who's probably taking use of it. Where the hell is the bone charm, though? Okay, so that bone charm was just sitting there randomly. But I'm glad they repurposed this area for whoever this person is. But I'm not sure if anything I did had any changes to this area in general, besides the bone charm being there. But, I mean, the people paid me out already, so... Alright, so we can break into the bank. But we'll need to do the optional parts of using the custodian apartment to get to the bank. We can sedate the personnel for the bank by looking for the pharmacy, and we need to do review of contracts, because I think my goal here in this game so far in the playthrough that I'm doing is to at least get all the contracts done. Give or take that I have to break my my low chaos run, which I really want to do like low chaos, but I just I hate it that it's like I can't do that because of the fact that the contracts don't allow you to do those kind of things in that matter. So I got 2,000 coins. Okay. Got it. Alright, let's take a scan out in the area. I know there's probably guards blocking my way somewhere here. But then again, I don't know like what choices I've made that's...
Karnaca Gazette! Get your Gazette for the news of the day!
Alright, I needed to make sure that they are doing whatever they're doing. I'm guessing the apartment area that I had been through here, there's an apartment upstairs here on the balcony side of things, is probably the same as usual, so... yeah, we saw the jelly eel. There's a electrical bolt. I just like how this guy's whistling away while I'm just taking the stuff he's trying to skim out in this area.
What's the rent on time? Maybe I just won't pay at all. Who's gonna say anything?
I mean, anything can happen, bruh. I don't know what that means, but okay. Bottle. I don't think there's anything else beyond the food items or the stuff I don't usually use. Yeah, there's nothing much. Alright,
A full day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about, but sure. So yeah, this boat is technically the new thing I haven't seen yet, so... I need to be careful though, because... I think it's okay to place him here though. As long as they don't catch him here, I think that's totally fine. Alright, delivery boat key. That's what I need to have, it looks like, to kind of open this bad boy up. Or, I mean, I remember in Dishonored 2, when we played Emily and everything, one of the boat stuff required us to get something to kind of... Oh, there's a painting in there! It looks like the Karnaca King dude. Not the king, but like the dude who had like control over Karnaca is the painting that I'm seeing. Is the dog still around? Oh yeah, there are dogs in here again. Damn it! Everything basically kind of came back to the original form, I guess. That kind of sucks though, a little bit. Yeah, as long as the AI doesn't go too close to the area, I should be fine, I think. Alright, is there any new item drops here that I need to worry about? Nope. We're good. Alright, so that top area where the roadway goes is technically guarded. Oops. My bad. I pressed E and D, I guess, at the same time by accident. He has nothing on him. He has no items, but we can talk to him.
Think you look scary pointing your sword at people?
Phones ring down. No one sees them. Feet pass over on the street. Stones press down. Boom hisses along.
So there's a hint that there's a stone trigger, I guess, when you step on it.
I don't even like to hear them talk. They're called lower class for a reason. Low, lower, lowest. And the smell.
Oh, the area where Ivan used to live is kind of blocked off, it looks like. That's really fascinating, though.
Interesting getup you have there.
Okay. Let me walk over here
Tired of all
quickly.
this hullabaloo.
As a general
I pay
rule,
good
I
money
don't
to make
talk
sure
to
things like this
strangers.
don't happen.
Okay, so this door is completely blocked now. I'm guessing it's just there now, but it's not accessible. If I recall, there was no way in easily. There was no easy way in anyway, so it wouldn't matter too much. Oh, so yeah, not only that, the carriage that crashed into the streetlight is no longer there either. Okay, that's pretty interesting that things do change very quickly based on how we're doing things here. There we go. I don't know what the purpose this is, but yeah, let's go and go up to the top here where the displays, hopefully. I don't know if we can get up to the top, very top here, but we'll see. Cool. I'm guessing there might be people in here now at this point, but oh, this might be the pharmacist place, isn't it? Because I remember this place was like very botanical, like it's very filled with. It was very filled with plants and everything, so I'm assuming this is where the pharmacist previously was, or his place of living is technically. Defend merchants. Donate to the cause. Okay. Oh. Sign Teresia. Sure, I guess. I'll sign it for him. Oh, I like how Billy is considered one of them now. But I don't know what would happen with the signing, but I'm assuming it's gonna help with a vote against something. Something in particular. So this is the pharmacist, is like, the pharmacist dude that, like, died from the bloodless attack. So his petition might end up later on being picked up by a guard or something. And the guard will probably turn in the petition for him, probably. Or somebody, like a colleague of his, might pick it up. Yeah, I don't need incinerate bolts. I don't burn people unless I need to burn those one plant thing that exists from Dishonored 1, I believe, where it was like a plant life that gives you like the little jewel, I think, little pearl. There we go, pearl. Which I think we read on one of the notes that said that it was like artificial, like it's not a great pearl. It really doesn't shine or anything. It's like very fake like, but it's good because it looks fancy still nonetheless. I believe the upstairs is blocked. Yeah, still blocked. Okay. Let me double check to see if there's any new people in here. Or any, like, actual people in here. Because I remember this was abandoned. Like, everything was destroyed and... Oh! There's actually people here. Oh! It's, the wife, isn't it? The wife of the dead dude.
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left.
But I'm not the
You
bank.
can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed.
Mm.
Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacoby murdered him.
Oh.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, The auction's today.
Ah.
You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
Man, that is fantastic. I love that. Because of the fact that I
told her if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Of course. But that is crazy. So my choices of, or my decision to give Ivan's information to that journalist really gave way to having this pathway open. So I'm starting to see the little nitpicks of things that I've done in the last mission that's opening up for this mission. That's really cool. I love it. It's so freaking fantastic. I never thought that was gonna be the case of because I didn't think it was gonna influence anything in the story. I was like, whatever, you know, it's probably just another bit of thing that's probably useful in the short run of things. But this was kind of almost a long run kind of decision tree of for me, because it was really, oh, that's another jelly deal. Alright, I need to double check to see what I have. Why is that thing swinging vigorously? That is scary. That movement is very scary, because that thing is not a clock of some sort. But it is losing some... Losing... I'm trying to think what's the word from physics in my head. Not friction... Maybe traction? I don't know. I don't think it's I'm thinking it's losing speed, basically. Okay, so we got that little thing on the thing. Jesus. So this is his daughter, not his wife. I thought it was wife initially, because I don't know too much about the guy's history, so that's my mistake of thinking. Plus, we need to get downstairs because we need to get to the black market, but we need to figure out a way to get there, so... Or we need to kind of get down there, but... Alright, I need to shock this guard, but he's moving a little bit too much a little bit. Is there any more guards? That's the next question here, so I'm gonna scan out this area. I need to scan out the area because I need to make sure there's no more guards around. I think that's it. I think all the guards here previously are gone. Okay. I think all the guards are gone, pretty much. Yeah, because I don't think there's any guards, really, of any sorts down there, besides that one dude. Alright. That lady, that daughter of his is, very loud, and whistling and making noises. I mean, I'm glad she's safe and not, you know, suffering from his death too hardcore, that is. And I'm glad I brought out the truth, because she wouldn't have known if her father was still alive or anything, because of the fact that Ivan kept him in private, kept his body in private. Because we did kind of find the body, but we didn't Alright, we need to be very cautious here. Okay, so upstairs kind of lead us closer to the bank, I guess I would say. I'm guessing the previous pathways has gotten a little bit easier on me, but... Oh? Security bolt. You need an access wrench. Okay. This is the sewers. Okay. Because it says Karnaka's water. Yeah, there's... I think it's very pointless to look into the keyhole there. If anything, I need to move the body inside the guard's post. Inside this little guard's thing. There we go. Move him in here so he doesn't get caught up with whatever it is. Ivan Jacobi arrested for murder. Pause and read. Karnaka reels in shock tonight as evidence emerges that Ivan killed Eleutheriel Cienfuegos. Jacobi was a rising star in local politics. Ain't no rising star if you freaking do things corrupted wise. You're doing corrupted action, that is. Kinda sucks though. Alright, let's... I think we can scan out this area a little bit. I do see some snails.
These creatures burned alive to light the world.
Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. Nothing new on the board. Oh, what the? Oh, this is the auction. How the hell did I not... Wait, this door didn't look like... Oh my god. So I guess it opened up once I started... Oh, there's another guard there. Oh, I was about to walk into that guard. Oh, I see. So all three of those men that were standing out here were waiting for the auction house to open up. I think that's what happened. Alright, well, let me go downstairs to get our contract here to see where our work is. Where most of our work should be. Oh, I didn't realize there were rats here.
Stop the streets, hounds, long eyes, danger. I'd see them in the dirt till they pass.
I'm starting to think if I can do semblance onto a random person in the crowd of the auction and steal the opportunities to the thing, I guess.
Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself.
Why do I feel like... Wait, let me grab some stuff here. Why do I feel like I've not noticed the little rat hole here all this time? I feel like I missed it for no reason at all. For some reason...
I provide only the finest service with absolute discretion.
Okay, well, let me... Oh, jeez, that always kind of bothers me a little bit. Wait, what? Then what's the point of this area, then? Oh, maybe it might have been for the first... Yeah, it might have been for the mission, too. I might have missed out on it by accident, and it was my fault to assume that I knew what I was doing. Rags to riches to regs. That's the title. Rags, riches to regs. So they went poor, they started out poor, became rich, and went poor again. That's... Overheard at the Spectre Club, someone quite drunk, bragging loudly. When I first came to Karnaca, I only had 315 coins to my name, and today I opened my lockbox at the bank. 3 cocktails later, it was revealed that said lockbox is next to some journalists and contains a precious gemstone. Give me that gem. Get me that gem. Okay. Quiet as a mouse. An appointment with the director of the bank tonight. She plans to store her most precious belongings there, one of which is an infamous address book. We need you to copy down page 125 without raising suspicion. That means no getting caught. And no harming the bank personnel. Well, if I knock the bank personnel out, it shouldn't be an issue, honestly. Oh yeah, this thing is easy to notice because I saw the freaking painting in the freaking boat when I was walking there. That is not exquisite at all. It is locked up, yes, in a delivery boat. It's worth not bought or sold or traded away for a few lousy bone charms. I'm offering a substantial reward to whoever steals this for me. Okay. Pickpocket's delight. Quick errand for the talented pickpocket. There's an elite guard stationed on Cadamus Abel Plaza here in Upper Cyria. He has a noteworthy butt to his belt and that he plans to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone noticing. If they catch you, you ain't getting paid. Really? That's so unfair. Oh my god. Some of these are so randomly like... Oh my goodness. So I need to go in stealth. Wait, so is the rule... Can I change the rule? Okay, I know that's locked. Can I change the rule of... Because if I shock him when everybody is around, it will make me noticeable. But if I don't shock anybody around him, and I don't get caught for shocking him alone, then I should be fine, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it will be easy, though, if I was wanting to do that. Alright, upgrades first.
Less armed and dangerous.
Upgrades first, as usual, because I need to literally be
People
ready to
are
go.
offering rewards for all kind of jobs. On the board over here. You look like the kind who could be interested.
How about now? What is the other upgrades got? But this is for voltaic shots, so it kind of doesn't make sense for me anyways. Wait, what is the thing here?
What would
Increased damage
Karnaca
enables
become without its black market?
various...
Even districts like Upper Cyria.
What the hell is
Some affairs
various
need to be done
alternate
under
functions?
the counter.
I wonder what the various alternate functions are gonna be. Reduces the noise produced. Nah, I'd rather keep it as is. Because it seems like not a lot of people notice it, really. I'm inclined to get this and the Bone Charm upgrades. I'm probably gonna take the Bone Charm
I'm
upgrades for
certain
now.
you'll be satisfied with your purchase.
I'm inclined to do this as well. I'm wondering if I can have better carry capacity for... Oh, this is for the mine specifically. Okay, I was confused with this one. I wasn't thinking about it at all. But I'm thinking if this one can increase the capacity for... Oh, special ammo. Okay, I see. There it is. Okay, let's do that too. Let's do this fully. Yeah, I won't be getting this yet. I'm probably going to get this one kind of semi-last, I think. Because I'm not sprinting as much either ways at the moment. But that's pretty much it, I think, for the upgrades I need. But I will need to purchase some ammunition. See if there's any better Bone Charms around to pick up. What is this? Third Eye. Gains an extra target marker when using Displace and Foresight. And Foresight. Yeah, Foresight. What is this? Oh, that's the voltaic shots. I don't need it. So this would give me an extra target mark if I want to. Brief invisibility after moving with Displace. Displace distance is reduced. That's a good one. Slightly, but not by much. Oh, is this the... Ooh. I can use this to make somebody sleep, it looks like. I don't know why they have it sold here, though. Explosions from grenades, oil tanks, and bottles inflict more damage. Nah, I don't need that. These two are pretty valuable, but I want this the most. I didn't realize this thing is actually here. In the meantime, I want to purchase more of these just because I need to do the thing, but I'm gonna hold off on that for now.
Do find us again.
Whatever. And now I got 2 freaking difficult contracts to do. What time is it? Okay. Cool. So, anyways, let's end the episode here for now. In the meantime, we got a lot of things to think about or do. Seems like there's no marker. No, actually, I can turn on the markers for the laudanum for sale. A single bone charm. The rats have spotted a powerful bone charm nearby. It's hidden under a wooden crate somewhere in the streets of the Upper Cyria. Okay, got it. I didn't realize there was. I didn't realize the rats were talking about the crates. So we need to win the auction to sedate. Wait, isn't this thing sold in the black market as well? I just realized that there's multiple ways to getting the thing, isn't it? Show markers. Okay, cool. I like to turn them all on so I can kind of get a hint on where I'm going with this. So far, I don't know where to find a key for the marker yet, so we'll have to wait and see about that. I think the minute I step foot into the auction is when they'll start activating the auction on me. So I need to be careful when I step foot into it. Because there probably is a trigger point for it. So the rat said there's a crate out here somewhere in the streets that might carry a powerful bone charm. But then again, I already would know. I would kind of know that already by this point because of the fact that they would, like, make noises for me, I guess. Make a certain noise for me. But otherwise, I wouldn't.
Karnaca Gazette! Get your Gazette for the news of the day!
Oh, there's a guard over there. That's the guard's note. Wait, the guard's note? The painting's easy to know.
Survivors tell their tales.
A bank. I'm guessing the bank is its own, like, sort of transitional place, I guess. I need to be careful with this guy, though.
Singer Shan Yun quits Karnaca for Tivia. Concerts canceled.
Oof. That's pretty depressing.
Martha, won't you?
That's pretty depressing, though, honestly.
Body?
Here? Huh? What?
I need to move this guy's body somewhere else. Somewhere at least safe, I would say. And that the other... And hopefully the other guys don't notice it, though. Alright, here we go. Oh. That scared me because there was like water splash VFX or animation stuff that scared me or spooked me at the very least. At least I took out the guard. I'll take that for sure. But I don't know if that ruins my contract yet. I'm trying to make sure this doesn't get ruined because of the fact that I didn't do what I needed to do. But we'll have to see soon, I guess. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys great amazing day. Good night whenever watching this. This is it for me for now. In the next episode we will go ahead and continue this bank job, and hopefully we'll take on some of the contracts as we go. I know there's a few more contracts, or there's a few contracts that will be difficult, 2 of which are going to be very difficult, and the other 2 are pretty easygoing and straightforward to me, because why the hell not? Otherwise, or actually, no, it's probably 3 easygoing ones and 1 that's like really difficult, I think. Because one of them requires me to do a gem steal, I think. One of them is gem steal, one of them is copying a page, I think. Off of something that I need to deal with later. Art Connoisseur is basically just me just taking a key from somebody and opening it up, which I believe is... Yeah, this one is the one that requires me not to... Yeah, it says no harming the bank personnel, but it also says no getting caught, which makes 0 sense to me a little bit, because I'm like, what's the point of me saying getting caught and then maybe me getting caught writing it down, maybe, but me getting caught for something else entirely is a really weird thing to me. So I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. It's really starting to be hazy in terms of how I do it, but otherwise that's pretty much it for this episode anyways. Yeah, so I said all I said today, and again, next episode, we're continuing this, so that's pretty much it. Roz, out.